The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Geno. He'll find Jeanty out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Smith. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
There we go.
On first down, it's Jeanty. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Geno down to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Tucker. So give him 5 yards there. Pitch and catch, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now Geno. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, 29 yards. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. And the QB rating right now, sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag, and they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. 1918.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
18 Cardinal, 18.
And they'll go again with Mason. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Here we go.
McCarthy going to sneak it. And he will have the Vikings first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Here we go. Set. 70 Lion.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Let's go.
Jefferson going to go in motion right.
Go.
Throwing is McCarthy. Flushed out right. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now Smith. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. To the air again, Smith. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Gino going to hand it to Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Smith now to throw. Slant route, and he finds Thornton. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until a defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40.
18 70 Lions.
Addison will go in motion left. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now McCarthy. He's got Mason complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw McCarthy. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mason. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Here's Smith. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. 53. Now Smith. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Back to throw, Smith. He's going to go up top again. And that's caught inside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Smith. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton on his way to a monster game. 3 first half.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Hey, Alpha, tonight! 13, 13.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Hey, hey. 180. Ready, shot.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught. It is Hopkins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
DC, ready? DC. Sit on! Sit on! 180! Sit on!
In motion goes Likely. He'll try and run for this with Henry. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Going to go right back to Henry. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down. From the gun, Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Waterani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. It's a gain of 34. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run, and this is Ashton Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Now, Gino. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back is Smith. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and inches.
Middle. Right. Here's the clip. Strike. 13 next.
Smith. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the 1st down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up 1st down.
2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore. After this, they'll come up here 1st and 10. Here's Smith. That's left side to dance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's Gino. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. In motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. to his right. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he's taken down up past the 35. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. 2nd down, Jackson. And he let him a bit too much. And pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. This throw right.
And the quarterback leaves the pocket immediately. All the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster.
And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He's good. Good blocking, and he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A 1st down throw for Smith. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
On 1st down is Smith. He gets this one to Tucker. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Gino to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
No, we change it.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll prowl forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson now. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The shotgun, here's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Jackson now from the 50. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Jackson up top again. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jalen White. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Gino now on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Thornton. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Genty. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Smith moving, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. They'll go. Smith. And this will pay off. It is caught. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here comes Hill on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Hey, middle.
In motion goes Likely. Off the play fake. Jackson exiting the pocket right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
We changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Hey, report.
In motion goes Likely. On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have the Ravens 1st down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches. On the give, here's Henry. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Raven 1st down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Sit on. Hey,
in motion goes Likely.
Sit on.
Henry. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help field goal kicker right now. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Hey, 180! 180! Nice shot. Go right here. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
They'll send Flowers in motion. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Don't worry. 180. Sit up. Hey, Ozzy, up to what? 180. Nice shot.
Now Henry. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. Here's second down.
180. Get up. 180.
Here's Henry. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. A lot riding on this play. Tie game, final minute, third down.
180. Middle.
Jackson. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. And they'll get the timeout called here. It comes with just 1 second left on the clock. So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get